Hey everyone, thanks for coming back to Going Gonzo. And thank you everybody that saw the first video, subscribed, and commented below. I really do appreciate it. I want to reach out to as many people as I can, so if you know anybody that this may benefit, please let them know about my YouTube page. Now, as for today, what I want to discuss is measurements and tracking our transformations. I've got a few devices that we use, a few cheap and easy ways to keep track of everything so that we could actually look at our progress and see results. This is key. This is going to be the best way to track everything that you're going to do. Now let's go check out all the tools that we're going to use that'll track our transformations. Let's go. Okay, here's everything we're going to use to track our transformations. The first thing we're going to use is the body scale, or the bathroom scale. It's a pretty common device. Everybody seems to have it. It's the most used device for people to track their weight loss progress through exercise or diet. Very common to use, but it's also most misused. What you want to do is you don't want to do this every day, and you want to make sure that your scale is on a hard surface. Don't let it be on a bathroom rug or anything like that. All right, when you do it, make sure that you wear the same style of clothing that you wore the first time. T-shirt and shorts, sneakers if you wore them, whatever you do the first time, make sure you try to duplicate that the next time, and try to do it around the same time of the day, because different times of the day our water weight will actually show different numbers on the scale, and you don't want to get yourself frustrated just by stepping on a scale and not seeing results right away. Another device that we have is the body fat analyzer. Now this body fat analyzer is very simple. It's very inexpensive. You take it, you fill out a couple little questions that it has, that it reads out on there. You hold the device out straight in front of you. You push start. It'll give you a ballpark area of what your body fat percentage is. It's very fun to have around. It's very useful. Now this one is just a cheaper version of that tool, or that analyzer. And it's not as accurate. Okay? When you go to the gym, if you go to a gym, the personal trainers may use something like this. This is a body fat caliper. It's also a skin fold pinch, what they could call it. Now what they're going to do is they're going to pinch different areas on you. Usually the back of the arm, near your navel, your pectoral, maybe even the front of the arm, or the front of the thigh, depending on how many different points they want to get. They're going to pinch that skin. They're going to then push this caliper onto it and measure what it is. They're going to then bring up all those calculations and try to give you their best version of what your body fat percentage is right now. My favorite is going to be these. These are just regular old tape measures. Okay? These tape measures you'd use, now this one, I think it's under $5 online. Very cheap. This one here, what you're going to do is you're going to clip it into the hole right here. You're going to put it around your arm, wherever you're measuring. You're then going to push the button on the center and allow it to clamp down on you. Okay? Once it clamps down, try to make sure there's no gaps and there's no kinks and there's no twists. You then take that reading right there and you write it down. Okay? I have my new one and I have my old one, which is all taped up. It's been abused. Now this one, I saw this one online as well, and since I'm a gadget kind of guy, I kind of wanted it. So this one here is just a digital one. So you don't have to read anything, you don't have to know what the lines are or anything like that. It's going to give you a digital readout, and then you just transfer whatever the digital readout is to your logbook. Now speaking of logbooks, here are some of the logbooks that I recommend. Get one that's either very in-depth and very informative, something that you can keep track of everything you want to keep track of, all right? Or you could just get a real basic one. It depends on your needs. You could actually just use a regular notebook, but keep your stats somewhere safe so that when you go back to them, you have them. You don't want to lose your starting stats, and then when you get all these results, you go to check them and you don't have the other results to compare them to. So once you've calculated all this stuff out, you're going to see results. Okay? Now you may not see it on the scale, but you may see it on the body fat tester. You may not see it on the body fat tester, but you may see it on the measuring tapes. And if you don't see it on any of these, maybe your clothes are kind of fitting a little bit better. Always check with the size shirt you started out with, or the size pants that you started out with. And or a good one that I used was my belt. So I knew when I was doing my belt, the last time I lost weight and tried this, my belt notches would go down, down, down. Okay? And that was very motivating. I was very happy to know that I had to keep putting more holes in my work belt. Okay? Now this, I'm going to try to link this below. All this is just a body fat analyzer measurement. And you can get these online. You probably just look them up anywhere. And all it is just to say, if you find out what your body fat percentage is, just look it up and see where you fall. One side is for women, the other side is for men. Okay? Now, you have to keep track of your progress. That's going to keep you motivated. It's a must. If you don't keep track of it, you're going to lose motivation. All right? So you get yourself a starting point. Start that today. Get it ready. Get it going. Make sure you have multiple sources to measure your progress. That is the key. Multiple sources. Don't rely on just the bathroom scale because it's going to let you down. It always does. Okay, I just got done explaining all the different ways that we're going to keep tracking our transformations. What I need from you now is to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Leave some comments, leave some questions. Let's get some interaction going, find out what everybody wants to hear about, what they want to know. I'm going to put out another video soon. And again, thank you for subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. And remember, we're better today than we were yesterday. We're going to be even better tomorrow. Let's get going, Gonzo.